bro.
And she's doing this around the world, not just the country. The world, Craig.
I was just saying, not just the city. Not the city, Craig.
The world.
Not just the city, man. The world.
We're not going to stay too much into the music. Let's go ahead and get into this pod shit. It's episode 209 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Your boy Roderick in the building.
Yes, sir. I'm Jakari. We here in the building.
It's Thursday. It's snowing.
Man,
it's
rain,
crazy.
sleet, snow, man. We here.
Yeah, man. I told Cari on my way here that it almost didn't happen.
Facts. I was prepared, really.
Yeah, you're close to the studio.
No. I'm saying I was prepared not to pod type shit.
Oh, really? I shouldn't even been here then.
Like I had because we talked the day before. So mentally I was already prepared, like schedule. I was like, all right, if we don't pod, I'm gonna do this. If we do pod, I'm gonna do this. But yeah, man, Texas got hit with another winter damn storm. I told y'all February. I know it happened January 31st, but I told y'all February is the month. You gotta watch out for it. Every year it happens.
I was gonna say ever since 2019 or 20, whenever they changed the fucking weather machine.
Yeah.
And we started getting snow in California. We started getting a lot of ice and snow in Texas.
Yep.
That's when you know shit was starting to change. But every year since probably 2019, it's done something for the winter around these parts, except for maybe 2020. But when 2021, that's when the big storm hit, when all the power grids went down.
Right.
And from here on, 2022, something happened. 2023, something happened. Kids are out of school making noise outside my goddamn house. But likewise, because I work in schools, I've been snowed out, or snowed in, should we say. I worked Monday. I've been out Tuesday. I've been out Wednesday, and I'm out today. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. It feels good to be in that school system type shit. Where you can just wake up, check the website. They're telling you don't have school anymore. You can get back on your Xbox and shit. I've been like a 13-year-old for this entire week, Cari.
Man, that shit is not fair. I'm not even gonna lie to you because my ass been at work.
Cari, you say that it's not fair, but for the last 4 years, you've been working from home. Niggas been going in the office. Niggas been waking up, crack of dawn, putting on dress casual type shit just to please niggas we don't give a fuck about. You get to wake up. If you have a meeting, you can wear a button up and nothing under it.
Shit. I don't even think I'll be having on hoodies most of the time. Only time I've ever dressed up is when I've had interviews.
Yeah, I've even heard stories of niggas that work from home that they were wearing a button up on top and then got caught jacking off right under it.
Facts. Nah, yeah, people that lost their job, like women was twerking and shit.
Daryl, your dick's
Daryl, your camera's on.
Your camera's on. You're stroking your dick in front of everybody, dude.
Yeah, I remember somebody did get fired, like from a big company for something like that, bro. But yeah, that's crazy.
No, let's just stop here for a moment. Imagine you had the really fine coworker. I mean, and you're that sick because we're not that sick, but you decided today was the day, and you thought nobody was gonna see you, and you thought that your range of motion for the camera was great, that you were handling business under that table just amazing, and then one of your coworkers goes, "Jakari, what are you doing?" Imagine if you are furiously like. Imagine if it takes you 5 minutes to do this. Right. You're 3.5 minutes in this shit.
So I'm almost at climax.
Oh my God. You're to the point where like even if you wanted to stop, you're not gonna.
Yeah. And then my name gets called. I would shit on myself. Bro, I would shit.
Oh, it's a shit porno.
Oh, bro. This is 2 girls, 1 cup.
Gross. one nigga, no job. One nigga, one Zoom, no job.
Facts, bro. Nah, but like I said, bro, it has been almost 4 years. That's crazy. It's been going on 3. I ain't gonna say 4, but
you got job privilege. Like you're like white privilege.
Job privilege.
Yeah. So like you've been working from home this entire time, crying about a couple of niggas that get a couple of days off of going in the office.
Just because like when y'all at home, y'all don't have to do shit.
Yeah. When we break, we break.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be at home, I have to work still. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. Like I'm blessed, whatever. But I just said I'm jealous just because y'all ain't got to do shit. But y'all gonna have to make them days up. You think? Towards the end of the year?
I think we got 2 days that were already allocated for. Right. But this Thursday, today that we're missing, that has to be made up. So I've been out Tuesday, Wednesday. Today will have to be one of those days they'll add on to the school year, or they're gonna make them come in on a Saturday and do a certain amount of hours.
Ooh. See,
You remember that?
yeah, we did that shit like once.
There was one time because our 8th grade year, we snowed out an entire week, or it was some shit like we went in Monday.
Yes, sir.
We were out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we ended up having to come in, I think, 8 a.m. to 12 noon on a Saturday.
Saturday or some shit. Yeah, I remember that. And I also just remember when we was snowed in, bro. That's when we was on the Xbox.
It was literally just like I explained.
Yeah.
It would be a situation like you wake up, you having fun with the bros, you on Xbox all fucking day until mom or dad tells you, hey, it's time to eat, it's time to do something else, and you just have to get off. But even when you're done, you go right back to it. You get online, you might check your phone, you might get on your computer, something like that. iPads weren't way too big that back then. Neither were tablets. So you got on your computer or your smartphone. You checked
to watch the news. Shit.
Yes, the school news was usually like running under the bottom.
Yeah.
They tell you which schools were out. You check and see yours. Oh, we got another day. Right back to that Xbox type shit.
Yeah, I remember by like Wednesday, we really just stopped checking.
Oh yeah, it was over.
Yeah, we were just like, all right, man, we know we're gonna be locked in this whole week. But outside of that, man, like, what you been up to, bro? Like, since you've been at the crib, like, what's been going on?
I've been doing more cooking than I've ever done in my entire life.
Okay.
There's never been a point in time where 3 days have gone by. I've made 3 home cooked meals every single day. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. All of that is homemade. No TV dinners.
Okay.
No stovetop type shit. I'm really from scratch making shit.
I see recently you got like a new stove. Right?
Oh,
Is that
man.
why? That shit look presidential too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That whole clean.
That stove is fucking amazing. I'm fortunate enough to be one of the people that still has gas. I appreciate having gas. The shit, it heats up super duper quick. Like when you use burners that are implanted into the skillet or into the stovetop or ones that work by electricity, they take its time to burn and kind of warm up. If I turn that grill on and set it on high, it's going to be grilling on high, or the stovetop is going to be on high in 15 seconds.
Right.
But the new stove is just fucking amazing. I've never had 5 burners. I got a big ass one in the middle, 4 on the side like a regular one. But I can't really explain the physical setup of it. You've seen it, but
yeah, that whole clean though.
That shit is clean.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, something like that. looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's fire.
But I was talking on my Instagram. That might have been where you saw it. A lot of niggas at our age, we're still kind of young. They get excited about different shit. You might have got the new PlayStation. That's an excitement. You might have got a new Xbox. That's an excitement. You might have copped the designer. You might have copped some new shoes. You might have copped a new belt. I'm excited over this fucking skillet I just got.
Yeah, man. That's because you growing up, dog.
Yeah, man. It's the stove that's really getting me these days.
Yeah.
And it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap.
Of course not. Of course not. That's why I say that whole presidential.
That's a designer ass stove.
Yeah. Nigga, Biden and them don't even got that stove,
bro. No cap.
For real.
No cap, because he don't make that much.
For real.
No, I'm just playing.
What I'm saying, like, you rich rolling.
Chill. No, but I've been doing a lot of cooking on that shit lately. The only thing that I don't like doing is my dishes. So I need a bitch or a butler.
Bitch or a butler.
To consistently do these fucking dishes.
Facts. But what's a meal that you made? Anything new, or what's been hidden?
I made blackened chicken and yellow rice yesterday.
Hold on, nigga.
Yeah, man. Like
this nigga show it out.
We doing things a little bit different, man.
Okay.
But I figured out how to make the eggs just like Waffle House. Oh my god.
You may never go back.
I'm out of a 12-pack of eggs, Corey.
How much it hit you for?
Oh no.
You don't remember?
I stole it, Corey. We were in that period of time, Corey. Yes.
My fault.
Look, you're making me do this in front of everybody. I stole the eggs, everybody.
My bad, man.
I stole the eggs. Look.
If I would have known, I wouldn't even ask.
Well, you got me admitting to breaking commandments and shit. Yes, guys. Times aren't that tough. I didn't need to steal the eggs.
But you stole them.
It's to the point where like you're looking at the price and I'm like, dude, I'm not paying $18 for this 12 count of fucking eggs.
Facts though.
We're gonna swipe some Kool-Aid under it.
Facts. But you know, they cracking down. I know Walmart. They record you every time you swipe that bitch, and they know now. It'll replay your bitch ass.
Yes.
if you don't scan it, bro. I'm like, damn.
The thing is, that's what it is. If you don't scan it, I've gotten really swifty. All you have to do, like I said, is scan something under it and don't show it, it's looking just like you scanned it. It's gonna go right over. But the thing that you want to do is you want to put it in the fucking you want to put it in your bag.
In the bag because it weighs it.
Oh my gosh! What you don't want is unexpected item in the bagging area. Then the bitch is coming over here. She has to validate your fucking shopping cart. Then she goes, "Oh my gosh, what's this $18 pack of fucking eggs doing in here that you did not pay for because it looks like 20-cent Kool-Aid that you got sitting in here." Now you're going to jail.
Facts. But if y'all didn't know the game on the bags, where the bags are, it's a scale. You know,
it's definitely a scale.
So you gotta sit that shit down so it away. But even with the so I say this since we snitching. When it come to fruit and veggies, you know, it weighs it on that as well.
Oh, he's giving the game up.
Nigga, never let it sit on the scale.
Well, I'll be pulling that. I'll be holding that.
Yeah, I hold the bag, bro.
Oh my god.
Bananas be like 20 cents. Apples be like 35 cents. I'm like, yeah.
I know that because the first time I actually did it, boy, I put some lemons down. Oh my god,
lemons ain't cheap.
Those heavy ass lemons. I paid almost $3 for those lemons. The next time, you kind of just pull up a little bit. It feel a little bit of the weight, but it don't feel the whole thing.
Yeah.
It come in maybe about like 1/10 of a pound.
Yeah,
you got your 60-cent lemons. You know what I'm saying? Like life gives you lemons. You make 60-cent lemons, nigga. The fuck. Life gives you lemons.
Life gives you lemons. That's funny, dog.
You make 60-cent lemons, nigga.
Real talk, man.
But all in all, I've been doing a lot of cooking. I've ran out of movies and television to watch. It's crazy. It's to the point where I'm looking up, if you've ever seen Watch Mojo on YouTube, they do the best like top 10 conspiracy, top 10 foods of the 19 blah blah blah. I'm watching that at this point.
Your ass is bored.
I'm bored, Cari. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I was still playing 2K21 because I had refused to get the new ones because they're all the same.
Right.
Maybe they shut the servers down for 2K21 recently.
Probably. Kicked your ass off the game.
Nigga, I can't even use my player anymore.
Online or just period?
You have to be online to use my player these days, Cari.
Okay.
If you click my player on 2K21, it'll say must be online. When I tried to connect to the servers down type shit. They're making me get the new game. So I've been sitting at home doing nothing. I tried to GTA this. Niggas want to kill me all the time. Like, I haven't played it so long that I ain't up my money on these heists. Niggas are doing things, flying cars, guns out of the flying cars. Niggas shooting me out of planes and helicopters. Niggas are jumping out of the helicopter, somehow shooting me perfectly. Nigga, before they splat hit the
You can't take it, bro.
Oh my God, these new niggas are something different.
Yeah, it's out of your league at this point, man. That's why I don't play the game.
I've been trying to get the Warzone. Like, it's just been downloading different. I'm an old nigga now, it seems like.
We are, dog.
A 16-year-old nigga would have had me right. Pause.
What? What do you mean? Bro, you be doing it to yourself.
I mean, like, setting the stuff up.
There you go.
Nah, but I shouldn't have to do that.
I mean, you do it to yourself.
But it's y'all's brains.
I'll let you make it, bro. It ain't that big of a deal. I know what you mean.
So I can say a 16-year-old nigga got me right?
No. You should be more specific.
Okay.
But sometimes I'll be like, bro, it's cool. You know.
If a 16-year-old nigga gets you right?
No. On some other shit that
I was like, nigga, that's not cool.
Nah, that's never cool. That's never cool, man. You said it, though.
I didn't mean it. Nevertheless, it's been a slow week. It's been fun because I've been out of work.
Right.
How is your week going, Cari? Because you're not out of work.
Haven't been out of work. Been working every single day, like I said.
Shit sounds miserable.
Fucking miserable because I ain't been able to go to the gym, nigga, and that shit really be like killing me, bro. Like, I swear, like I ain't worked out all week.
You ain't been doing nothing at home?
Like,
since you stole my dumbbells and shit.
Bitch. You left them.
Oh, is that what it is, Cari?
You left them.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to pick up those dumbbells in the middle of my already long ass move.
Yeah, you left them, bro. But yeah, I got the dumbbells. I got a little resistance, man.
Cari stole my fucking dumbbells.
Bro, never that.
I used to live with Cari. He stole my fucking dumbbells. The thing is, Cari got really, really into working out. Cari, when I moved in with Cari was not as jacked as he is now. Pause. But Cari got into his workout groove when we moved in together. And it was one of those things where I think he came in my room and saw that I had dumbbells, requested to use my dumbbells, never saw the dumbbells again.
Brought them back.
Never had those fucking dumbbells again. The thing is, I got like the 6-pack ab things, but as long as I have that. I feel the need, like I feel no need to work out, but that's terrible. I need to start working out. So I really just had that under there for the look. Maybe sometimes like when I had something to do, give me some push-ups, some sit-ups in, do a couple of curls. So then my shit on swole before shorty come over, shit like that.
Of course. That's another life hack for you niggas.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, before y'all go out on a day, bro, just get some push-ups in, get a couple curls in,
Get
bro.
maybe like 100 push-ups in.
Like, come on. Life hack, man.
If you're going to a gym with a shorty, get you like 100 sit-ups in already. So by the time that shirt comes off, like, oh my God, peak abs, peak six-pack,
washboard.
Oh my! You ever seen Brennan's brother from Step Brothers? you could lather that shit up with Kiehl's, nigga.
Right, bro. But
yeah, on to your week again.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I ain't been able to leave the crib, ain't hit the gym, but I have been able to just relax a little bit, bro, just because I've been in the crib. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little cabin fever just because I ain't been able to leave, nigga. Like, that shit really be frustrating. Even though I work from home, but, like, going to the gym is my interaction. Of course, that's when I get out. I'll go get groceries, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Weekend, we'll do whatever. Pod, even though the studio is at the crib, I still have an interaction. Like, I have to get up and move around. You know what I'm saying? We in the room and shit, but yeah, nigga, I got cabin fever a little bit from just these last couple of days. I'm not gonna lie.
I did, which was why I had no problem risking my life to come out here to the studio.
Sheesh.
Literally, I've been inside for so long, even though it's only been a few days or a couple at this point.
Yeah.
That I've been like, you know what? Fuck it. I know there's ice on the road. I know we could easily cancel this pod and just blame it on the ice, and we could have stayed home and relaxed, whatever. But I had been in. I'm like, nah, I got to get the fuck out. It doesn't matter how far I make it. I told Cari though, on my way here, I was like, yo, if I swerve once, I'm going the fuck home. It's not worth my life.
Thanks.
You niggas will get episode 209 at some point.
Right.
But I made it all the way over here. Now what I am a little afraid of is I don't think it stopped raining since I've came in here.
Yeah, that drive home gonna be a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
no, bro.
We're gonna make sure my Cuddy get home safe, man. But outside of that, like I said, just been working, bro, staying in the crib. I'm gonna try to get some working out in, bro, just because I need to, just for like my mental space. But that's why I was saying, just because I haven't been going to the gym, I've been able to sleep in. So, nigga, I've been sleeping in till damn near the time I got to clock in every day. So,
yeah, and you damn near, you getting to work pretty late these days.
Yeah, nigga, I don't start work till like damn near noon.
That's crazy.
I start work at 10 o'clock.
Oh, lucky you.
Not really. I mean,
it's not lucky.
Yeah, it's cool, but like at the same time, it'd be like I've gotten adjusted to it now because it's been like 3 months. But with me, nigga, I wake up at 5 in the morning, so I'm up with 5 hours before work.
But that's super good because you get to exchange that. Most people have the issue that when I get off work, the day's over type shit. But you get up so early, the portion of the day that you think is over, you have that at the beginning.
Right. It's just my nights. I don't be having my nights most of the time, and I just be up type shit. So it's a give and take, bro. But it's cool. Hopefully I'll be able to go back to like my normal schedule that I've always been used to one day, but we'll see.
How long do you think that's gonna take?
Probably another couple months. Just because when I took the new role, like I had to take that time for like the coverage they said for, you know, my role type shit. So like I said before, my new team, once they get acclimated a few more months, you know what I'm saying, they just got into their new role. So probably by, I would say, maybe March, April, I should be able to get back to like my normal like 7 to 4, 8 to 5, whatever type shit.
No, that 7 to 4 is crazy. I love that shit these days.
Man, that's all I ever had, bro. 7 to 4 is the best schedule.
We grew up on that in school. A lot of people grew up on that in school. So it's just ideal to have it back. It's just something you've always been used to. And even though it's early, you've done it your whole life, so you can kind of get into the groove of it easier, or easily, should I say.
Facts.
Do you have any more about your week you wanted to get into?
That was it, man. We could go ahead and jump into these topics.
We don't have music, but we do have an intro. This is about hip-hop, hip-hop. We saw this on social media. I think Instagram, a post came by, said, what hip-hop album means the most to you?
Yeah, this is a great question. I have a few.
I was going to say, hopefully you had more than one, because I can't pick just one.
Yeah, I can never just pick one. But off the top of my head, of course, I got to say J. Cole, Born Center. Everybody knows that. That's just 2013, like we said before. I told you just like how the impact of what it did for Cole's career. But just for my life, bro, I was like 16, 17 years old at this time, really finding out who I was in the world, finding myself, you know what I'm saying?
I'm still 15, damn.
Was it 15?
No, you were 16 probably.
16. It was June 2013.
So I was still 15. Yeah, you were 16.
I had just turned 16, January type shit. But yeah, man, just 16. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was a fucking teenager.
What a fucking year, yeah.
An adolescent, man.
An adolescent.
For real, though.
03 adolescents?
Yeah, man. Got to.
13 adolescents?
97 adolescents.
Head ass.
But another one that comes to mind, man, 50 Cent The Massacre. Easily.
Okay.
Easily. Good Kid, Mad City. That's another one, bro. Like, that one, that was our sophomore year of high school.
Yep.
Just remember where I was when that shit came out. We told y'all, you know, that's probably one of the best albums that's come out in the last decade. So yeah, just off the top of my head, those are some. I probably could think of some more, bro. But what's some for you though that mean the most to you?
I'm gonna kind of go in a timely order.
Okay.
2001, 8701 by Usher. That's probably the first album that really meant something to me, to the point where, of course, the crowning achievement is Confessions. His biggest album is Confessions, the R&B album that sits at the top 10 all-time type shit is Confessions. But 8701 is my favorite album by Usher. It really started for me, my love for him. I thought of him as Michael. It's because of that. I was 4 when it came out. Yeah. He was really starting to start his peak type shit. You Remind Me, things like that are on that album. And he became the biggest thing I had ever known from a young age. So he was always like Michael Jackson to me, to where it carried on. Everything Usher did was the biggest thing in the fucking world to me. Mm-hmm. Moving on, let's see. I don't want to say Dropout because I wasn't around in 04 to take in that information the way that it should have been. That was some shit for when I was older. But the Carter 3.
I was going to say that.
2008. Yeah, that was the type shit where I hear a lot of grown-ups say there are certain albums or certain pieces of literature or movies or TV shows that they had to sneak away to listen to, that when they were watching Richard Pryor and they knew they weren't supposed to be, they had to sneak down in the basement and watch the shit. When they were watching Def Comedy Jam and they knew that they weren't supposed to, they had to turn the shit down. I had to download this shit off LimeWire on the sly. When I downloaded it off of LimeWire, I had to immediately delete it from LimeWire so my people wouldn't see that I was downloading this shit. Mm-hmm. This was the first taste of some of the dirtiest fucking music I had ever heard. I had never said suck a pussy, fuck a pussy, leave it there.
Long hair don't even care.
I put that line in one of my very first raps.
Okay.
Type shit, to the point where I can remember it. It just meant a lot for me. I got a lot of my style in 6th to 7th grade from the Carter 3. The way I talked, the way I cussed came from, of course, my family, but Wayne. Some of the shit that he was saying.
Of course.
I didn't even know what the fuck he was saying. I was saying it. Move on. That was 08. Let's go straight to 11. Rolling Papers. Rolling Papers was Mind You Fucking Mental. Not only because my last name is Taylor, and I swore I was the Taylor of Taylor Gang, nigga. Mm-hmm. His fashion, we didn't even smoke weed yet, but his imprint on the weed culture and the shit that we wanted to do but was scared to do. The way he dressed, I already said fashion, but the rap, the hits, Black and Yellow. There's just a million tracks on that fucking album.
Roll Up, The Race.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have it out right now. On My Level, shit like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was an album full of bangers. Coming right off of fucking Cushion Orange Juice. Oof. Yeah, that's amazing.
What a run.
Let's stay in 2011 because I just talked about it in 08, how that might be one of the best by Wayne. My favorite album by Wayne is the Carter 4. I'm not saying the best, not by any stretch of the imagination. Wayne's best albums, not mixtapes. Wayne's best albums are Carter 2 and Carter 3. But there's something about 2011. We had transitioned from 8th to 9th grade. We're freshmen in high school. I can hear a lot of this warming up for basketball games. This is when we were playing our beats. We thought we were the shit with our slides on. Certain niggas didn't have Adidas slides when they were warming up, and men went over to the bench and put their shoes on before the game. So we thought we was the shit warming up in slides. We played AAU on the side. We thought we were the shit because we played AAU. Yeah. We had our beats on. When ninth grade came, we had Nike warm-ups. We thought we were the shit. Yeah. All I was playing in there was Take Care and Carter 4. Yeah. Some of the best fucking music. She Will, Nightmares from the Bottom, Abortion,
Blunt Blowing,
John, the intros, 6 foot, 7 foot.
Jesus.
And another album just stacked full of fucking hits.
Yeah, I'm glad you really broke it down like that, because you talked about that era, that year.
We thought we were the shit. There was a lot of that.
That's when our personality really started to form.
Our ego kicked in that year.
Yeah.
From seventh grade, when it comes to our school, a lot of people operate kindergarten through 5th grade, then 6th through 8th, then 9th through 12th. Mm-hmm. We were kindergarten through 6th. So we started middle school at a new school our 7th grade year. We were the little kids the 7th grade year.
The savvies.
Yeah, the savvies. 7th heaven. But when we got to 8th grade, that was when we kind of started to feel out who we were, right, who we wanted to be friends with, what styles we matched with, what was funny to us, what wasn't funny to us, to the point where 9th grade, we were starting to hone in on that. We were starting to realize, oh, people like us. We're the shit. And I feel like 9th grade was the year we started to smell a little bit of our shit.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, we started to bask in it. The G-Shock watches came out. Of course. The Beats came out.
Niggas' nuts dropped.
Niggas' nuts started to drop.
Yeah, that's all it was.
And we were feeling the music a lot. Everything that Wayne was saying and that shit, we was feeling it. Mm-hmm. Let's keep going. Let's stay in 2011. We were the shit. We were feeling like we were the shit, but we're also freshmen at this point. We feeling the beginning of our teenage emotions. We right in the midst of this. Drake drops Take Care.
Oh my goodness.
Take Care.
You bastard.
I hate it because it's this one, but I honestly might think this is my number one.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake might be the number one most impactful album to me, Take Care.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not sure, so I want to keep going on. We moved to 2012. Good Kid, Mad City comes.
I think Good Kid may have to take it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Good Kid may have to take it, bro.
From the lyricism,
stories,
to the hits, the stories. There were some stories, some interludes in there that I can say made me who I am. Mm-hmm. Just everything about that album was perfect. I haven't heard an album so perfect from another person since. Period. I really can't say I have.
No, me neither.
It made up a lot of who I am today. Good Kid, Mad City. Let's keep rolling on. Nothing was the same. 2013. I think this was both an album. I think this was an album that both me and Cari really can still say, I remember where I was when I bought this. Mm-hmm. I remember where it was when I popped it in, where I pressed play on track 1. I remember the moment. I remember the day after, or the morning after I heard it full length, coming back to school. I remember that. I remember the songs that me and my bitch liked together.
Sheesh.
Yeah. You thought I was gonna come in with me and my girl, my darling? Nah, I'm not with her no more. Me and my bitch, nigga.
Lovely lady.
My lovely lady. Get the fuck out of here with that fucking Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, the girl is mine, respectful ass bullshit. Me and my bitch. And all she want to do is hear me say some fly shit, nigga.
Damn.
But nothing was the same. That kind of did the same thing for me that 2011's Take Care did. Moving on again. Get Home Safe, or Get Home Safely. That's 2013 as well. Born Sinner, you got to put that in there. I have a lot, but I'm rounding it off. My last one, or last two. 2016, To Pimp a Butterfly. This came out 2015. My apologies. And it was our senior year in high school. There's some tracks on here that are just as important to me as half the tracks on Good Kid, Mad City. Mama Sad, Wesley's Theory, A lot of those. And the last one, 2016, The Life of Pablo.
Oh, of course. I should have known you was gonna put that one on there.
The Life of Pablo. Yeah, Cari, you weren't that huge on The Life of Pablo, but you watched me go through that fucking era.
Of course.
Oh, that was a
time, man.
That was a time to be alive.
That was a time for real.
And it was a fucking era. The Father Stretched My Hands.
The listening party.
The listening party at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Highlights.
Fuck Kanye.
I'm trying to think about everything. The beef with Wiz Khalifa.
KK.
The entire Kardashian family there. He sold MSG out in 5 minutes.
The Pablo shirts, the fashion, the gear at that time.
The famous video with Donald Trump and Taylor Swift and all them people naked in the bed.
Damn. It's a lot.
There was a lot to think about.
Yeah.
And a monumental moment. Kanye's life, a monumental moment as me, an 18-year-old, my first year out of the house on my own, my freshman year in college. Everybody has one of those. Now let me ask that. What album do you cling to the most that reminds you of, damn, this was my first time on my own? Because that's what
first time on my own.
That's what what was I? The Life of Pablo does that for me, and Love Is Rage 2 by Lil Uzi Vert does that for me.
Mine will probably have to be What a Time to Be Alive.
Okay.
Yeah, just because that came out our freshman year in college, and then maybe also Views because that came out 2016 as well. Views would probably be a good one. It's a few more I want to just go back and add though as well because you mentioned your first one was Usher R&B.
Yes.
So my first R&B that I can just remember like that really started my love for R&B was Jamie Foxx Unpredictable album 2005.
Fuck.
Bro, that's like one of the greatest albums that's ever came out.
That was huge. That was huge.
Ever. Still to this day, like I can listen to that shit from start to finish right now. Like, what an amazing project, bro. But
05 through 09 was an amazing era for Jamie Foxx in general.
Yeah, man. And then
really 03 through 09 type shit.
Killing it. But some Cold Soda mixtapes, of course, bro. Like I remember the first time I heard Warm Up and Friday Night Lights. Of course, I can always mention that. That was like 2010.
Blue Slide Park.
Blue Slide Park.
Yeah,
amazing.
I'll go back, but go on.
And then one more, man. So I wanted to go back to like our 7th, 8th, 9th grade. I can't really remember, but 2 Chainz True Religion mixtape.
Absolutely.
That's another one where I just feel like my personality, my style, my swag, the way I talk, the way I curse, like I got that shit from 2 Chainz.
There's some that are just small, so we're not thinking about it, but it reminded me just as we said it. I said Blue Slide Park by Mac Miller.
Right.
2011, the mixtape Juice by Soulja Boy.
Holy shit.
There's certain things that might not have done it for everybody. We were influenced heavily by that mixtape.
It's only right that we do the pod, bro. Music, without music, I don't even know what my childhood and my entire life would be like.
I don't know what I would be like without music or my musical influences.
Like literally everything.
I hate to say I would be nothing.
But I mean, shit, what would I be, bro? Because literally, like, the stories that we tell.
I would just be a child of God.
Jesus is king.
Jesus is king.
But, bro, everything that we talk about, like, our entire lives, our style, the way we talk, the way we walk, bro, it's all been heavily influenced by several music artists. You know what I'm saying?
Damn near solely influenced.
So, I don't know what I would be like without the shit.
Holy shit. The albums that I just had down were 8701, Rolling Papers, Carter 4, Good Kid, Pimp a Butterfly, Take Care, and Nothing Was the Same. If you strip those albums from the culture, I don't even know what I would be. I would be all Kanye West, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah. And see, I didn't even make a list. I was really just firing off the dome. So if I really like made a list.
I made these 5 minutes before the pod started.
See, I should have too. That's my fault. But yeah, man. I can't think of no more, but I had to say Jamie Foxx though. Like I said, that started my R&B love. 2 Chainz, the J. Cole mixtapes, of course.
From what you can see, guys, and like I said, we missed a lot. We missed a bunch. We were tremendously influenced by the blog era. Everything that we said basically was blog era, except for the Usher. Jamie. Carter 3, Jamie, but everything we said was heading into the blog era, especially that Carter 3 type shit. But if you hit 2009, you're blog era.
Of course.
You're the blog era. Anything 2009 through, I'd say 13. But, wow. We were so influenced by that. We got to get that back. What are you gonna do with the video? We got the vlog era going.
The vlog era.
The vlog
That's
era.
the era we in now. But nah, man, the music don't even hit like that no more, man.
It doesn't. We talked about that last pod, the specific reasons why. But if we keep getting niggas like we talked about last pod, like the Tory making his music, the Yachty making his music, this person over there, the female rap scene can just keep doing what the fuck they doing because they killing every lady over there making their own different sound. They killing that. But fellas, we got to change. But are we ready to get into the actual contents of the pod?
Let's do it.
We don't have any new music coming out. I think we got some songs, but we'll talk about that on Monday, actually, when they're out and we reviewed them already. Beyonce. I think that's the closest thing to music dropping or music-esque things dropping that we have to talk about.
Yeah.
Her Renaissance tour has been announced. She announced that yesterday. Wednesday the 1st, or was that the 2nd? The 1st? I've been inside so long that I'm starting to lose track of the days. So Wednesday, February the 1st, shout out Black History Month. We'll get into that too. Beyonce announced her Renaissance tour. Yeah,
man, this is a world tour, guys.
Yeah.
World tour.
It's going to be way bigger than that fucking Dubai show she did too.
Yeah, man, she's doing stadiums, bro.
Is she really?
Nigga, what she...
I mean, I kind of expect Beyonce to do stadiums. She's not going to do clubs.
When she comes here, she'll be in Dallas, Texas, September 21st at the AT&T Stadium.
I was going to say, she's probably going to do the AT&T Stadium. She's too big for the AAC.
Yeah, man. This is crazy, though, because if you remember, I believe it's Break My Soul. She told everybody to quit their jobs, and now it's like, how can we afford these tickets, Beyonce?
No, you're right.
And you launch it on the very first day of Black History Month.
You got to sell pussy ass for these tickets.
For real,
No, like, y'all think I'm kidding. No, Jakari might have busted a laugh from that. You got to sell pussy ass for these tickets.
Yeah, them hoes not going to be cheap.
The price hasn't even gone out yet, and that's an indicator. I'm going to let you guys know for a general admission ticket, standing, you might pay $300.
Yeah, at a minimum. And then if you're trying to get front row, bro, it's going to be $1,000 a pop, minimum.
How do we... Wait, what? Front row? Oh, front
row?
Oh, yeah. No, keep it 100, Corey. 2. We were looking at that Taylor Swift shit. Yeah. Niggas was paying like $16,000 for seats.
For Taylor Swift, that's crazy.
I wanted to start to compare this for a second.
Okay.
Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Because we saw that entire debacle, how things went with her tour and the purchasing tickets part, do we think things are going to be completely different to avoid the Taylor Swift type era Taylor Swift type error? Because Beyonce is the type that she'll shut the pages down too.
Yeah. Ticketmaster, I know they tried to do like something, they called it...
The waiting lines and shit?
Yeah, you can register to be what they call a verified fan. And basically, I guess that gives you like early access. That way.
But it still doesn't guarantee you a ticket, right?
I really don't know. It says register for a chance to buy Beyonce tickets.
Register for a chance.
A chance. Register to be a verified fan is quick and easy. Registration is now open all the way till February 9th. So I think they're gonna try to do it where they don't have such a huge debacle.
Because last time with Taylor Swift's tickets, they had a waiting room. Right. We actually had to get inside of the waiting room, which those were starting to crash, and things would happen like you'd have 10 hours inside of the waiting room, and then you'd get down to 12 seconds, refresh, site crash.
Shit gone.
And now you have to get back in line or shit like that happens. Yeah. And by the time that you get back in line, they're all sold out.
People getting to the last page, putting in their information, hitting submit, and that shit crashed.
Dude, that's insane.
Yep.
That's the type of shit where you got to have your iPhone, your tablet, your computer, your TV that's hooked up to the internet as well. All of them on the site, clicking at the exact same time. So you got to make sure you got 5 different chances.
Yeah, so... Like I said, I don't think it'll be as bad as the Taylor Swift situation because they're trying something new at first for the early access. But for just the general admission, because you have to just let the shit go live at a certain point, that shit is going to crash, bro. It's Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
It's going to crash.
But the thing is, like, I need to figure out, like, how much bandwidth is worth what.
Man, we tried to before.
What is bandwidth?
Nothing. Shit made up.
Can't you just, like, open up more bandwidth?
You should. But they act like they can't. It's going to be tens of millions of people accessing this website at one time, bro. Like, you have to be prepared for that shit. I just feel like there's got to be a way where it's like, okay, I know everybody can't buy tickets, but you have to let everybody at least have a chance.
And ladies and gentlemen, I am truly asking a question. This is not any type of disrespect. I have to put this disclaimer on it before I say anything. I am truly asking, are Beyonce shows this good? Like, are they that lit?
So I hear. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Because I remember my mom and my sister Channing, they had tickets to the last Beyonce tour. They had tickets to On the Runs. They've gone to at least 3 or 4 Beyonce and Jay-Z concerts, and I've always missed them. I don't have any want to go. I love Beyonce, but I'm not paying $400 for somebody that's not my favorite artist. Like, if I'm going to spend that much money, I'm going to see Kanye West and I'm sitting close.
Facts. But did you ever ask them how was the experience?
Yeah, but they're so fucking big of Beyonce fans that of course they're going to say it's amazing every time. I need somebody like Charlemagne the God to go and then review it, because
somebody's going to be honest with you.
He'll tell you that like Yeezus, that he didn't like Yeezus, but he loved the show.
Okay.
So like I need a nigga that's going to be completely honest about what's going on, even though I like Yeezus. If the show is amazing, I need somebody that's truly going to tell me and just not be biased because of their fan, like their fan base type shit.
Makes sense. And then all I've ever known is I've just read hella blogs about her shows, and everybody just says it's great. She's one of the best performers, so-called, you know.
Okay.
So that's why I've always said, like, I feel like I need to see Beyonce
Maybe
perform.
I do need to see Beyonce.
But, bro, I'm not finna be fucking around with these Renaissance tickets, nigga.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, y'all got that. I love Beyonce, but I'm not even finna try that.
I have a mental ballpark. There's 2 different things that are stopping me. It's number one, that's like going inside of Best Buy in the early 2000s when a new Microsoft or a new iPhone came out. You're gonna get trampled over.
Chaos.
You might not walk out with what you even went in there for.
Yeah.
The second thing is I have a mental ballpark on the price. The prices have not even released yet, like me and Cari both said. I have a mental ballpark on it, and I'm thinking, like I said, general admission standing is going to be at least $300 to $400.
Easy.
I want a seat. I am 25, nigga. I'm not a mosh pit nigga. I don't even think mosh pit goes on at Beyonce concerts. I need a seat, and I'm not paying $300 to $400 for a standing seat. I think the seating is probably going to cost $600 to $700. I'm not doing that. Mom, Channing, y'all have a fucking ball if y'all decide to go. Facts. Record it.
Facts,
even though we're getting to the days that I'm sure Beyonce be like, put your phone in this here pouch.
In this here pouch. Nah, at concerts, there's too many people in there. Bro.
No, yeah, I know. And they want the bitch lit up. Put your lighters in the air.
It's gonna be about 50, 60,000 people at that hub, bro.
She probably cracked more than that.
Yeah, because you can get. Because Bad Bunny had like 100.
I was gonna say you can get 100 to 170 probably in there.
She gonna have 100,000 people in that hoe. And this is at every single obviously every stadium doesn't hold that, but she's doing the new Ram shit 2 nights in a row. Bro,
and she's doing this around the world, not just the country. The world, Craig.
I was just saying, not just the city. Not the city, Craig.
The world.
Not just the city, man, the world. But yeah, it starts. She actually going to start in May, and it's going to continue all the way through the end of September, bro. So she's going to go crazy.
You got to take your hat off to them lizards. Hey, yo, you got me, man. I'm not explaining. It's just a joke, guys.
Yeah, but
don't come get us.
Shout out to her, though, man. Look how she look on that goddamn horse.
Chameleon. She is shape-shifting right there.
Absolutely, Komodo dragon.
Imagine Beyonce being a fuck. Never mind. Y'all won't get me. You won't get me. None of you niggas will get me.
Komodo dragon, man.
Oh man.
Shout out Beyonce, man.
No, shout out all them. Does Jay-Z make an appearance?
At one of them shows for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that I might pull my money back out for that next On the Run. If I know Jay-Z's gonna be there too, I might pull my shit back out. Pause.
There you go.
I know. I didn't even mean to. I walked right into it. Pause. But let's go ahead and move on. Or unless you have more on Beyonce.
No, we go.
All right, let's get out of here. And let's get into Latto. Latto's been the talk of the town this week. I guess over the past week, a couple of fans noticed that Latto was wearing the same pair of underwear, the same pair of panties in 2 different photos. You know how these celebrities are. They on some type shit that's like, I can never wear it twice.
Damn.
But some are very modest. They're just like us. And they're like, you know what? This shit is going to get worn again. So just like any other regular person, Latto was seen in the same underwear that she might have worn maybe a month ago, because that's how underwear work. They're meant for more than one use.
Of course.
But you know how celebrities are. As soon as they, or the fans are, I should have said, as soon as they saw that, the entire social media started to clown her like she's just dirty, even though this is twice we've seen these pair of underwear.
Like, damn.
Which makes everybody dirty, if that's how dirtiness works.
Latto's like, damn, oh no, it's the panty police.
No cap. But
panty police.
She decided to find a fun way to give into the peer pressure. She put the same pair of panties that they had seen on social media up for auction on eBay, not thinking that it would really do anything, Cari. What the fuck is wrong with niggas, Cari?
Niggas are disgusting. So like you mentioned, she put it up on eBay, started the bid at 99 cents, and it reached $90,000, man, for a pair of worn panties.
Yeah, let me just get into this. Yeah, it says, over the weekend, a social media troll called out Latto for wearing a pair of cheetah print panties on 2 different occasions. Can't afford new panties, they said on Twitter. It didn't take long before she caught wind of it and said, oh no, like you said, panty police. From there, she put it on eBay. She said, in light of my panty discrepancy yesterday, I've decided to give you guys an inside look on my panty drawer. And then she did an entire video, and then she said that she got it for $5 at Target or whatever. She sold them for 99 cents. They just started to go up and up and up. More than 100 people bid on this, Cari. Got all the way up to $90,000 for one pair of underwear that, to our knowledge, have only been worn twice.
To our knowledge. Yeah, the actual final price was $95,650.
It got so bad that eBay had to actually step in and pull the pair of panties from the website, saying that eBay is committed to maintaining safe and vibrant community by ensuring goods sold on our platform will comply with our policies, including our health and hygiene standards. So they were, it says listings that include used underwear are prohibited under our used clothing policy. So maybe a shirt, maybe a pair of pants, some sneakers.
Yeah, who was it?
Not the panties.
Was it like Drake's hair or some shit somebody tried to sell on that one time?
Yes.
Like a bag of air?
I was going to say, no. Do you remember it was a bag of air of Kanye's. It was from a Kanye
concert,
Yeezus concert.
Yeah, yeah.
A bag of air went for $60,000 on eBay.
Like, bro, what
are we crazy? This is outside of music, but there's a nigga on eBay that he sells bags of air from different years.
Oh, yeah. In different, like, places. I've seen somebody, like, mountains and shit around the world.
Oh, then that's a little different. I haven't seen that one. It might be the same guy.
Maybe.
But yeah, I've seen him selling like a 2001 bag of air. Like, ooh, it smells like 2001. Like, oh, you might smell those towers. Those crispy ass burning towers. Those bacon ass, crispy burning ass towers. With all those people and Pete Davidson's dad inside of it.
Oh my God.
I know. Bro, I am black as night. I am pitch black. My fucking comedy is blue.
Sheesh, The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I know. Heath Ledger dad.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's Heath Ledger. Yeah. Overkill. Overdose. Yeah, you're sick, man. You need help.
Hell no.
You need help, man.
Hell no, bro. You're not giving me that title after what you just said.
I'm sorry, man. But like I said, they were able to pull that. But it's the nasty fucks that really got me.
Okay.
It says right here, fans quipped all over social media about Latto's cheetah panties. This one is probably the dirtiest. It says, if they don't smell like booty, I don't want them, Latto. No, at some point, this has got to stop.
This is nasty, man.
We live in the year 2023, and it seems like over the years, people have just gotten sicker and sicker and sicker, and to the point where nobody gives a fuck. This was somebody with a profile picture, Cari. Like, their profile picture up.
Okay.
Another person added, scratch and sniff.
That's nasty.
If y'all see my bid, keep scrolling. Don't judge me. This is the last one. Not even 30 minutes and all the bids are almost to 1,000. Latto got a new side hustle. You can't keep this type of shit up.
You can't do that, man. It's nasty.
She could sell this though.
Yeah, man, I was gonna say, like, women really have life easy sometimes, man. Men can't do shit like that. There's no women out there trying to buy our dirty ass boxers. They don't want our boxers.
Nah, some niggas can do this.
Hell nah, dog. Niggas ain't.
Drake's draw sell for way more than this.
It'll probably be some men buying them hoes while we talking.
See, look, you tried to trigger me. I almost called that a certain thing that, like, come on now.
My fault. But for real though, women can do shit to me. I feel like men like really can't do, man. But maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like
no, you're right because Drake could do this, but he could probably only do it once.
Yeah,
like Latto could keep selling $90,000 pair of panties
every day. She could literally put up a new pair. Hey, I just wore these last night. Somebody in the comments said, "Not you selling the discharge catchers."
That's fucking gross.
I was like, ugh, bro.
So there's never a point in time where you're in the market for Latto's panties and you're willing to put up 90,000.
There's never going to be a time when I'm in the market for anybody's panties, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. No panties. I'm not in the market for no panties.
I'm not paying for panties, like, and I'm really not paying for what's inside of the panties either. Nor have I ever paid for it. But
right.
there's no celeb vulva that you'd pay $90,000 for.
Nah, man. I'm good.
I brought this up during pre-production, Cari. You can't pay $90,000 for the Rihanna pussy.
Nope.
Pre-baby Rihanna pussy.
No.
Post-baby Rihanna pussy.
No, nigga.
ASAP leaves. Now this is single mother Rihanna pussy. Jeez. Nah, single mother Rihanna pussy. You might.
Single mother Rihanna pussy may go crazy.
Yeah, but if he left, I'm not paying $90,000 for it.
Yeah, bro. I'm just talking. I'm not paying for nobody, bro.
What if it's Beyonce?
I'm not paying for anybody.
Dog, like
panties,
the other thing that I brought up to Cari was like, money is not an option in these scenarios. Like, say you have Donald Trump money, you can't spend 90 bands on the Rihanna pussy.
Nigga, I could have Bezos and Elon Musk money.
No. If you got Jeff Bezos money,
I'm not doing it, dog.
No, you're capping. If you got Jeff Bezos money, if you have $400 billion, you're not fucking off 90 bands on the Rihanna pussy.
No.
Beyonce?
No.
There's not one pussy that you're willing to spend 90 bands at $1 billion. Your valuation is through the roof, Cari. Any shark's buying your product.
Bro, like, that don't even make sense. I don't need it that bad.
But that's the thing, Cari. When you're that rich, 90,000 ain't that bad. Like, you saying, like, I don't need it that bad. Like, that's on some shit. Like, you might buy a new pair of, like, I almost said like something crazy, but you might buy a boat that might cost you 90,000.
Correct.
And you got 6 other boats, but you need Rihanna to fuck on the boat. Like,
I need Rihanna's boat.
Yeah, like.
No, dog. But let me ask you, since you so tied up on this shit, who are you picking?
No, Rihanna's getting that 90 bands. No, Rihanna's getting that 90 bands. Like, this
is crazy.
This is just the type of shit. And I'm gonna stop saying this because I feel like our fan base is starting to determine like who's the more like
crazy one,
mentally sound one.
Oh,
crazy. That's just another way for saying who's not crazier.
Yeah.
And they're starting to pick you, and I don't really like that. I gotta start seeming like calmer and shit.
I mean, sometimes you just say some shit. I'm like, bro, that was off the wall.
Nah, but the same type shit we talked about last pod where my mom calls him the golden child. Y'all catch Cari for 12 minutes off the fucking mic and he'll say shit that's twice as bad as what I say. He's just giving it up real calm, cool, and collective to you niggas.
Nah, man, of course. I have my dark side, which
this nigga's living a double life.
Nah, bro, I would never do that. Agent Bond. James Bond.
Yeah.
007. Nah, bro, it's just sometimes I'll be like, nah, I don't agree with that. But I'm not paying for no pussy, bro, or no panties, or no feet pics.
No. I'm not paying for feet pics,
none of that, bro.
panties,
all that
bras.
Weird shit that niggas be doing these days. I'm not doing that.
Oh, you're saying paying for pussy is weird shit?
Yes.
Paying for this pussy out here is weird shit.
But
paying to fuck Rihanna.
A-list pussy?
Oh, yeah, you can pay for some A-list pussy.
Nah, dog.
You can't pay for A-list pussy?
You can, but I'm not. I promise you I'm not.
Cari,
I promise you I'm not paying for none of that.
Just think about it. This is my last scenario I'm going to give you. Like.
Come on. I'm going to say no.
You're up on some Jeff Bezos type money.
Okay.
You are slizzard off the liquor. Like,
okay. And some coke, probably.
Maybe.
Right. Okay.
Rihanna and B are in the building. They both want a piece of Cari.
Okay.
And you just happen to have the 90 bands on you.
90 bands on me.
And the 90 bands just also happen to be there.
All right, look. You ready? I'm choosing Rihanna.
Okay. See, there we go.
There we go.
Like,
there we go.
You drunk.
If I just got it on me.
The 90 band, you just got 90 on you.
Just happened to be on me.
Yeah,
I
man.
can't say no. I can't turn
on
it
one
down.
of those Migos type. I got a light 250 on me.
Yeah.
If you walking around every day with a light 250,
yeah.
You can pull a 90 out and fuck Rihanna.
Yeah. Easy.
You can pull 115 out and fuck B. B's pussy is gonna cost. It's gonna cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, bro, you crazy. Crazy.
What topic am I even in with this? Am I still in Beyonce?
No, we're in Latto.
Okay. How did I get back to Beyonce? Not even talking about Latto anymore.
I don't know, man.
Wow. And all just to let you guys know, I would pay for pussy. I'm sick. I am gross. That's actually... I need to lay down and talk to somebody.
You need to go to therapy?
Yeah. But if I ever go to therapy, which I do have plans on, and I'm sure y'all have heard me say that I have plans on it, I need the real experience. Like, I want the Good Will Hunting movie. I lay down on my back and like somebody writes as I'm actually talking my shit. Yeah. I don't want to sit down in a chair in front of somebody. I want to lay down on my back. That's how I've always seen it in the movies. That's how I better go. And I want to be able to freely curse. If I can't freely curse with my therapist, fuck it. Like, oh, she was just a bitch growing up, man. Like, she never really, I fucking hated her.
Facts, though, bro. I know we talked about it before, but it's something that, like, on a serious note, that we need to explore. And I don't know about your situation now, but I told you before, bro, like, my job offered that shit for free, and I just ain't never really, like, took advantage of it.
Mine does, too.
See?
And you get, like, a certain amount of free sessions.
Yeah,
I think you get, like, 10.
Yeah, you could get it for the whole year type shit, damn near, if you space it out correctly. That's why I'm saying, like, it's something we should really look into.
If it's like 10, like I said, you could do one a month, space that shit all the way out.
Have the whole year.
I need mine to be like Brennan's from Step Brothers, to where like I can like fall in love and fuck her after.
I knew you was about to say that, bro. I swear to God.
See, look, and he doesn't agree. He just laughs at it. Get the fuck out of here. You want to fuck her too, man. Get the fuck out.
My therapist?
Yeah, like.
If she was bad?
Yeah. No, she doesn't have to be.
Yes, she does. There you go. This nigga
God, I'm so shallow, man. I'm so shallow.
Nah, bro.
Oh, man. People are going to hate me.
Yeah, it's cool. They hate me too, man.
No, they fucking love you, Cari. Apparently. Apparently, Cari says all the right shit and has all the good, like, spiritual and, like, quotes to move forward with in life.
Right. I be going on cabin trips and shit.
And you niggas just look to me to figure out what the price of pussy is.
Right. I be drinking smoothies and
all right,
making plants and shit at the crib.
All I do is smoke weed and masturbate.
And bid on fucking.
And bid on Latto's panties. Shit. Stop. Now niggas know I bid on that shit. Now niggas know I bid on Latto's panties. That's crazy. I was one of the first bids though.
Of course.
Like once it got to like 99 cents, I didn't think niggas were gonna pay more. I put in like $12. Nigga hit 90,000. I was hurt, nigga.
You knew you wasn't gonna
not
get
getting those
them.
pennies.
Yeah, that's too much, man.
It wouldn't have been that big of an ordeal, and eBay wouldn't have shut it down if they would have just stopped at my $12.
Facts.
But I don't even have to pay the $12 because then they could put up 90 bands. So whatever. Let's move on. We're in Glorilla because the same way Complex Music talked about 21 Savage being the 2022 best rapper of the year, female best rapper of the year for 2022 has gone to Glorilla.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I don't like it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, that's when I seen the list.
There shouldn't even be a top female rapper of last year. I mean, I guess if we're gonna say anybody, yeah, Glorilla. But
I just feel like, I mean, I know why they gave it to her because
she was the only thing smoking last year.
Up. But to me, I'm gonna give it to Latto. I feel like Latto overall, from start to finish, from January to December, had a bigger year.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I just be like, and this no disrespect to Glorilla. I love her. I love her come up. She had an amazing 6 months. You know what I'm saying? From June, May, whenever that song came out, to the end of the year, she tore it up. But it's supposed to be like the entire year.
This girl's had a #1 hit.
Latto had a #1 hit.
She had a #1 hit. She had a few different hits on that album.
Yep.
She got the commercial look from Mariah Carey.
Yep. Sunshine on me.
She actually dropped an album. You know, we got the EP from Glorilla, but we didn't get an album. She doesn't have an album out yet.
Exactly. So it's no disrespect. I understand why Complex, like,
you're right.
It just be for the clicks, bro. I get it. But like, can we just start giving this shit to who really deserves it? That way we can really be like, okay, like stamp people who really deserve it. And Glorilla,
she made more noise than
she did
than Latto.
And that's probably why they gave it to her.
Probably.
Man. But like I said, I just feel like Latto deserved that. And there's probably some other artists as well I can't think of, but Latto's just on my mind right now because we were just talking about her. If I had a vote between them two, I would have chose Latto for last year.
I need to know what their criteria was based off of. If I can figure that out, if it's based off of who smoked the year up, who was hotter, shit like that, I'm going to give it to Glorilla. But if we talked about quality of music as an artist or what they're actually saying is the sentence, the best rapper of the year, I'm going to give that to Latto. You're right. I didn't think of that before I sat down and actually started potting. I wasn't even thinking about that when we had the headline come to our phones.
Yeah.
But now that you start to say that, it makes sense. This wasn't a year where Cardi B went crazy. This wasn't a year where Nicki Minaj went crazy. This wasn't a year where Megan Thee Stallion went crazy. She dropped some shit too, but it wasn't so big that you could call her the biggest rapper of the year or the best rapper of the year by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
She had legal shit going on that she was taken care of in 2022. This should have gone to Latto. You're right. But like you said, it's Complex. Complex is going to clickbait that shit.
Yeah, and then standing Glorilla, man, have you seen recently she did like a magazine cover? People were saying that she sold her soul with the New York magazine.
Yes, I saw it.
You know, the one eye.
Yes, I saw it. That's going to be another thing that exclusive content one day we'll go down the rabbit hole of the music business and the imagery thing. But
man, you got to get to the top somehow.
I was about to say, I was like, but we still have to work our way to the top. And I don't want you niggas saying anything when y'all see that one eye imagery come out.
Absolutely. I'm already prepared for it.
Oh my God, nigga. You want this eye? You want that eye?
Which one? What?
What do you want, my dad?
Right.
Oh my God. 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 Oh my God.
Where do I sign? No, that was crazy.
I know. I shouldn't have.
God forgive this nigga bad.
Forgive me. Forgive my dad.
Forgive my dad. But once again, bro, just shout out to Glorilla. Like I said, I am excited for her 2023 because we know that the album is coming. She was actually supposed to do her concert, I believe, this week.
I'm going to sacrifice my dad. Go on.
Oh.
It's a joke, guys. It was a joke.
Oh.
It was a joke pod.
No, her concert was...
Don't let that throw you off. Just know we're going to make it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that #1.
You know, your pops really never even fuck with me like that. So.
He ain't fuck with me.
So you know, it's cool.
Shit.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
You seen what the baby did with Kirk?
Yeah.
That's us.
Kanye? Donda?
Megan Thee Stallion?
Fuck.
Wait till that exclusive content drop, nigga. Y'all not getting that shit, man.
They like, these niggas is crazy. But no, bro, I was just saying, like, her concert was supposed to be this week, but obviously got canceled. Here in Dallas, Glorilla. I saw people talking about we gonna ice skate to that bitch. I said, no, y'all not, bro. What is y'all talking about?
And as long as she knew the hood was gonna pull up, Glorilla's ass would pull up too.
Should have pulled up. But once again, just shout out to her, bro. Like I said, I just think they should have gave that to Latto, but that's no disrespect to her.
Yeah, maybe it should have gone to Latto, but like we said, that's Complex, and I don't think the rappers or the artists in the industry take too much to what Complex has to fucking say about them anyway.
Not at all.
Let's move forward. Michael Jackson is finally getting a decent biopic card, or what we might think to be the first decent biopic, because that shit that came out with Flex a few years ago or a few decades ago, where they just painted this nigga in whiteface.
Whiteface, man, it's crazy.
And then we have the other biopic that I would say is great, the Jackson's American Dream.
Oh, yeah.
It was really not just set on Michael, but his entire family. Mm-hmm. They did a really good job with that biopic, but it really only lasted until Thriller and the Jackson's American Dream reunion tour.
Right.
That was 1983 or 4. And then from that point on, you don't have any else of Michael's life filmed as biopic form.
Right.
So now that he's passed away, he's been passed away since 2009. We're going to get a full-length Michael Jackson biopic, and Jermaine Jackson's son is going to play him.
Yeah, man. It's going to be titled Michael for Lionsgate, like you said. So this...
Lionsgate's going to do this?
Yeah, so it's going to be one of those.
Okay. Oh, they not bullshitting.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them. And, you know, he resembles a young Mike. Obviously.
He looks just like a 24 or 5-year-old Michael Jackson.
Just like him.
It's only natural because that's fucking his nephew.
Yep. I think his name is pronounced Jafar.
Yeah, it's Jafar.
Jafar Jackson. So he took to social media to express his excitement for the film and said, "I'm humbled and honored to bring my Uncle Michael's story to life. To all the fans all over the world, I'll see you soon." It's reported as well that Catherine Jackson, Michael's mother, spoke about her grandson taking on the role and said, "He embodies my son. It's so wonderful to see him carry on the Jackson legacy of entertainers and performers." So I'm excited about this, bro, just because, like you said, it's been so long since we've actually gotten something that portrayed them in the right way, you know? But it's about time, man. We should have been got a Michael biopic. Like, this shit is going to do numbers.
Very true. And I'm glad to hear that the family is behind the biopic.
Same.
The one thing that I will say is Catherine's rather nice. God rest his soul. I would want to know what Joe has to say about this.
Oh, man. Joe is not fucking
because if
with it.
Joe came out and he was like, "Yo, this is biopic is some fucking bullshit and it don't depict my fucking family," then we ain't going to see that shit.
You think they buried him with the belt?
One in hand, one around his fucking waist. Yeah, he probably had 2 belts in his hand. A switch in one hand, a belt in the other.
Jesus, he was beating the shit out of Mike and them.
Yeah, I know them whoopings had to have been brutal.
Oh, my goodness.
I've had switch whoopings, plenty of them. Like I said last pod, CPS was called.
Yeah, man.
But
like I said, I didn't know you was going to bring it up.
Yeah. Sorry, man. The beatings was a little too brutal. I have to tell somebody now. I have to tell a trusted adult.
Yeah.
Now that we're adults, you're the trusted adult, Corey.
Right. I appreciate you, bro.
I trust you.
I appreciate you.
But yeah, this should be a good movie. I just wanted to make a joke. They do need to have somebody playing Joe the right way. Like, if you saw Jackson's American Dream, the way Lawrence Hilton Jacob played Joseph is where we got all of what we think about Joseph now. When you see Lawrence Hilton Jacobs these days, the first role you probably think about him playing is Joe Jackson. The same way when you see Lawrence Fishburne, you automatically think Ike Turner immediately.
Or Boys in the Hood.
Now, yeah, you can think Furious Styles, but my head immediately goes to Ike Turner.
I know what you mean.
We need to have somebody that from the moment this film starts to the time it ends, he's in character, and by the time that we leave, we will forever know that one actor is Joe Jackson.
And he used to beat ass.
Yes. There are some people in movies that they're just known for that type of shit. Blair Underwood.
Yeah.
He only had to play that one role in Tyler Perry's Family Reunion. Anytime you see him, you can see him in real life, you know he beating ass.
Right, bro.
That he will beat your wife's ass. He'll beat his wife's ass.
He's a maniac.
His mama's ass.
Whoever.
You're going to have to grits him to get away from him.
That's the only hope.
The husband from Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The one that...
The tub.
Yeah, that she had to leave in the tub.
The bald nigga. I can't think of his name.
Absolutely. Bro. There was a movie that Pinky from Friday... Oh, he played a motherfucking wife beater. I'm trying to think. There might be one more. And there was just a post like this on social media. I should have sent it through. But Michael Ealy. They said because of Michael Ealy's role in For Color Girls, they can't look at Michael Ealy the same. Now, that's crazy because I can look at Michael Ealy in a different light in other movies.
Yeah, he's played so many different roles outside of that.
Them
other niggas are strictly for those certain type of roles.
Absolutely. To the point that if you see them in real life, like I might not be cool with my mama dating Blair Underwood.
Fuck no.
Like, cause now I think he beats women. Like you gotten so good at beating women on camera. I believe you, nigga.
Right. Yeah, you're not beating up my mama, bro.
Stay away from Mom Dukes, man. No, and Mom Dukes fucking loves Blair Underwood.
Sheesh, you better watch out for that.
You keep your goddamn filthy hands away from my mom.
That nigga.
Man, that was racist. How you called him a nigga? Like you usually just say that nigga, but like when I heard you say it that time, There was mad Jim Crow in it.
It was man, Jim Crow. It was a hard R.
Yeah. No. It wasn't even a hard R. It's just like a down south nigga. Like
that nigga.
That nigga.
That nigga.
Like it wasn't.
You said it was Jim Crow. That's
schools
crazy.
have just integrated, but I don't like it, nigga.
Damn. School versus board education.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Plessy
versus Ferguson. Damn.
Plessy versus Ferguson.
Jeez.
Was that the name of the school? Plessy? Imagine trying to get into a school named Plessy. I don't even want to go there, nigga.
Something like that. The little Rock 9. I'm sick, bro.
I know, bro.
But one more thing I wanted to say though, Michael, did we ever get that the Thriller in 4K? Did that shit ever drop?
Yes,
it did.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
I ain't seen it.
Yeah, you need to get on YouTube. Check that out.
Okay,
it's great.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
But nevertheless, the Michael Jackson biopic is on the way. It's long awaited. We've gotten 16 Biggie and Tupac biopics before we got in the Michael one, and we know how this nigga died. That's crazy, and they still making them. Every other year, it's like, oh, do you want to find out how Tupac died? I think we know, nigga.
Shit.
How is it that we've done this much study and research on these two niggas? Nobody knows how they died.
Because maybe they didn't die. Ooh. Pac is in Cuba.
No, Biggie's dead.
No, Biggie passed.
Yeah, no, like, it might be up in the air on what happened to Tupac Shakur. Biggie's ass is dead.
Yeah, Biggie passed. For
Absolutely.
sure. But Pac, they said Pac was in Cuba.
You know about the story with Pac's auntie?
What?
Pac's auntie was she was wanted by the U.S. government. To this day, she's still wanted by the U.S. government. She was able to get over to Cuba, and they protected her. And then after a certain period of time, I think she's been there since the 70s. After a certain period of time, like we know, Cuba became a no-fly zone for the U.S., so they're not going to get her.
Right. So
she's in hiding over there with her nephew. Moral of the story, guys. Sorry. We can get out of Michael Jackson, we can get out of Tupac, out of Biggie, all of that, and move on. The 2023 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees have been released, Cari, and there are some big hip hop names on it as well.
Yes, sir.
I want to go through every name because we're into more than just hip hop, and I'm sure a lot of these names are familiar to you because we're in that space. Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, Iron Maiden, Joy Vision / New Order, Cyndi Lauper, George Michael, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, The Spinners. Shout out Fort Worth. Yeah, man. The Spinners, man.
Holy shit.
That's a hood classic. A Tribe Called Quest. Yeah, it's big. Shout out to Fort Worth. It's big that the Spinners are on that list.
You know, we was about to do some shit.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Don't give it to them like that. I don't give it to them like that because we still got that samples mixtape or a playlist on the way.
That's fire.
The last three are A Tribe Called Quest, The White Stripes, and Warren Zevon or Zevon, whatever. It says to be eligible for a nomination, an individual artist or band must have released its first commercial recording at least 25 years prior to their nomination. So basically, all of these people, their first song came out at least 25 years ago. Some of the notable ones for me, and then I'll let you go. Sheryl Crow, huge. Missy Elliott, we need to get into that because that's huge. And she's a friend of the show.
Yep.
Iron Maiden, Joy Vision. Well, I didn't mean to say Joy Vision, but Iron Maiden. I just remember that from, if you can call or recall back to the Guitar Hero Iron Maiden. I wasn't a big fan of that group, but I can see it.
I can remember the name.
Yeah, I can see Guitar Hero Iron Maiden. I didn't have that version, but it was big. Cyndi Lauper, she was a huge 80s music artist. Willie Nelson, it's kind of amazing that Willie Nelson isn't in this already.
I know that shit's crazy.
I'm going to smoke one tonight just for my nigga Willie. Rage Against the Machine, I know about Ragers. The Spinners.
Dog, like I'm still blown away. I didn't know that.
And I didn't know that they were up for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, like that's amazing. I'm not even gonna lie.
If y'all aren't aware of the Spinners, this is a soul group, kind of the origins of R&B from the 70s on. And they're from Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. They from the house, man. They from our hometown. Yeah. So that's a big shout out to the Spinners.
That's amazing.
Then we got A Tribe Called Quest. I don't know the White Stripes or Warren Zevon, but A Tribe Called Quest, The Spinners, Willie Nelson, George Michael, Cyndi Lauper, Iron Maiden, Missy Elliott, Sheryl Crow. Shout out to all of those. I mean, shout out to everybody, but those are the ones I know.
Yeah. It's a big list, man. But I just want to focus in on Missy Elliott and, of course, Tribe Called Quest, like you said.
Absolutely.
Missy Elliott, though, like we said, she tapped into the pod. Shout out to you.
Yeah, no, she's a friend of the show. Real
friend
talk.
of the show, man. But no, that's big ups, bro. Missy Elliott is somebody that really, when it came to just fashion, when it came to music videos for rap, bro, like Missy Elliott just don't get enough credit. So I'm glad to see her going into the Hall of Fame, bro. But she's really the focal point when it came to just being creative with your music, bro. Like Missy Elliott really started a lot of shit in the 90s.
She changed the game
in the 90s for a lot of artists, bro. So this is amazing to see her get recognized. Like I'm really happy for her.
And we don't take the time out, not just rapper, in the artist aspect to appreciate Missy Elliott. Because when you think about it, if you take away Lauryn Hill, who is your best female artist in the hip hop genre of all time? It's Missy. It's Missy.
Yeah.
We can get down to the Lil Kims, the Nicki Minaj on best rapper, shit like that. Right. But when we talking about artists, they can put it into the rap, then put it into the production, put it into the video, put it into everything that you would consider overall sonically the best.
Oh.
She might be number one because shit, Lauryn only gave you one album. And I'll always stand on that. I love Lauryn and I always give her number one. She only gave you one album.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you said that. I would have never even thought that way. Like, if you do take Lauryn out of the picture, like, there's nobody even that comes close outside of Missy.
When she was peaking in her game, she's bigger than half the male rappers in this fucking game.
That's why I said, bro, she was very monumental. That's why I wanted to focus on fashion and music videos and the creativity that we see these days. Missy Elliott started that shit.
Cover art, all of that.
She started all of that.
Like, the type of shit that you would see and most people consider weird, or some people that might not enjoy the music at all, but they only picked it up and bought it because the cover looked fly.
Yep.
It's Missy. The type of shit we were talking about last week with the Lil Yachty album covers, the Tyler the Creator album covers. You don't get shit like that today without Missy.
Wow, man.
The influence of Busta Rhymes, the crazy ludicrous videos from the early 2000s.
The mega arms.
Yeah, with the mega arms. Even to the shit
Elliott.
that you see today. Yonkers, where Tyler the Creator eats a fucking cockroach. All of this stuff that's so abstract you get today and last year and last decade because Missy brought that shit into the game.
Man.
The same way that, shout out Chance the Rapper, another friend of the show.
Tapping in.
Yeah, when he talked about how I might play a music video and at the end of that music video, I'll give you the preview to the next video. That's a Missy Elliott thing.
He told us, man.
I got that shit from Missy Elliott.
Got that shit from Missy, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Oh, these are all friends of the show.
You know.
And I'm not saying that just said it. These are all friends of the show.
It's real life.
These are all real friends of the show.
Shout out DJ Drama, too.
Shout out Drama, man.
Shout out French Montana.
Shout out French Montana. These are all friends of the show, man.
Real talk, bro. This shit real life out here, man.
Oh, yeah, man. We not some fly by the night type of potters.
Yeah, bro.
I don't like to toot our horn when we come on here, Corey, but this is my first time actually really saying this so people can feel it in the pod.
Okay.
We're in the rap game, Corey.
Yeah, we in the industry. Just not all the way. We got 1 foot in.
Oh, yeah. We got some toes in this motherfucker. We might not even be the whole 1 foot in.
Yeah.
But somebody tried to close the door. We stuck that fucking foot in before the fucking door got closed. We got a foot in the door, and we are the Rise and Grind podcast, Roderick Taylor and Jakari Gentry. We are officially in this rap game, though.
Yeah, man.
This podcast scene, area, movement, genre, it's a part of the media world, but what we're dipping into specifically puts us right in the mix of the rap game. And with, like I said, some of the people that are tapping in, people that are speaking to us, French Montana, DJ Drama, Missy Elliott, Chance the Rapper.
Just to name a few.
These are real friends of the show. Rory and Maul.
It's a blessing, bro.
It's
a blessing, real talk.
But yeah, we're actually really making
moves out here, bro.
Headway into this fucking rap game.
Yeah, this shit is a responsibility, man. That's why niggas gotta come every week, twice a week.
Which is why after a certain point of popularity, we're gonna have to go back and mute some of the things we said on these podcasts before. If they go back to that fucking pod where that posthumous Juice WRLD track came out, that's the biggest one.
Shit.
That's the biggest one. And I gotta go back and find that so we can get that the fuck out of there, Corey. Oh, by the time we go up, that needs to be muted and put back in.
We just delete that hoe, really.
No,
make it safe.
I got a copy of every pod. We could just X that part out
and just re-upload it.
Come on now, you think I'm Sway Lee? Think someone stole the hard drive, man?
Nah, never that. We got backups.
Yeah, man, we got backups to this fucking podcast, man.
For sure.
We're never going anywhere. But let's keep going on. A headline came to our phone a couple of days ago. We're out of the music scene. We're more in the news at this point. Okay. A headline came to our phone a few weeks ago that I had to send, or a few days ago that I had to send to you guys, that said DoorDash is now accepting EBT payments, Kari. Now, when I first saw this, I was extremely alarmed and jealous. Because I've never been a food stamps or EBT kind of guy. Now, there have been some points where I've been lucky enough to get that card from somebody else.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then we go balling out. You go to Albertsons, you get the lobster. Mm-hmm. That's crazy because you don't get the type of shit that you can get anywhere else. Like with our money, I'm not balling out on lobster, shrimp, crab, things like that. You know, you can buy that with EBT and food stamps. That's one of the approved things, like all fresh meat. They're approved on the EBT shit. You can go in there and buy crab and lobster, Corey.
On EBT.
On EBT.
I mean, is that a good thing? Shit. I mean, I guess you would think.
Eat healthy. You should be eating fresh food.
I guess, man, but damn.
You know, you should be getting your bang for your buck.
I was just going to say, EBT, you need to be stacking up as much as you can. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't really think that's cool.
But there are some niggas that really don't need the EBT that have the EBT.
And going stupid with it.
Come on now. They just turn it into a big-ass crab boil. It's just a big-ass crab boil for a lot of people. Nevertheless, DoorDash has decided they're going to open up the door for EBT payments. A lot of comments were taken over. Do you have some of those out, Corey?
Yeah, they said Section 8 about to have a field day. Section 8 housing just went up 1,000 points.
Section 8 housing.
Yep.
But I was able to get a little more information on this that makes more sense, Corey.
Okay.
DoorDash is not allowing you to pay for your food or your fast food or anything like that with EBT. What's going on is support for SNAP/EBT payments on DoorDash are currently being accepted for grocery store orders. So it kind of makes sense. If you're in dire need and you can't get out, you need your food to be delivered or you need your groceries to be delivered.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't somebody that's on SNAP or EBT be able to put their information in and pay with their stamps the same way they would do it at the front at the store? Yeah, so now they have the option to where they can put their SNAP or their EBT in when they're getting grocery store
delivery, right?
And they can pay for it that way, the same way they would do at the store, and they're going to deliver it that way.
Okay, it makes
total sense, right?
Shit, because at first, just reading that headline, I'm like, oh, niggas about to go stupid.
Oh my gosh, if niggas was able to pay for the salt, like I almost said the salt, the salt grass. The steak houses, the crab boil, like I said, on EBT.
It'll never get paid for.
Oh my God.
They said the kid's gonna be starving.
I would have to vote for Trump just so that shit could end. He'd be the only nigga that'd stop it. Because you know Kamala and fucking Joey B, they probably put that shit in place.
Yeah. That makes a whole lot more sense though. And that's beneficial, like you said, especially just going back to our situation right now, the week that
snowed in.
Yeah. And that's another thing, bro. It's crazy. Like, for the people that DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that shit,
their money stopped.
But
or it turned all the way up.
It turned up, and they still got to be out there delivering.
Yeah,
bro. That shit is crazy.
There was a point in time where I was doing that a couple years ago, so I know the feel of that. Like, oh, if we're snowed in, the money stopped. Or if we're snowed in, the money is rolling because I'm the only nigga on the street providing this food for these people.
Sheesh, niggas like the SpongeBob, the Krusty Krab pizza.
No cap. But what I will say, and this just allowed me to dip off into a pocket that I might have said this before. Ladies and gentlemen, never be ashamed to do delivery driving service work. Like, never, ever be ashamed of that.
No. To
be completely honest, I wish I could go back to doing that shit now. I can. I just kind of really don't want to, as much as I'm saying I wish I could. But it provides you a freelance schedule. You get to make as much money as you want to make, literally. For niggas that have a problem with what they getting paid, that shit is paying you like $20 to $25 an hour as long as you stay out there. And just
that be niggas' problems.
Oh yeah, niggas just be lazy.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, I'll never speak down on anybody. However you get your bread, bro, you know, get it. Especially like you said in them situations. I've seen other people do it, and I've seen people really make like hella bread from that shit.
It's great.
Yeah.
If you remember, now, the reason why I say I would want to get back to it, if you can remember, there would just be like random Mondays or Tuesdays. I'd hit Hobby. We would just be fucking golfing 12 noon because it just provides you that free schedule. 5 hours of work, you can make yourself $100. Just think about working 5 hours every day of the month. That's $3,100 for 5 hours. But like Cari said, niggas are not diligent enough or disciplined enough to work every day, even if it's only 5 hours. Imagine putting in 8 hours. That's 160 a day. You don't even have to work every single day. You can clear your 3,100 or whatever it is that your quota is to make. You can make more than what I'm saying. That's just a minimum type shit. With no boss, no coworkers, none of that. Just you, your thoughts, your music, and it's literally the easiest shit in the world.
Yeah, and I'm really jealous to a certain extent, like you said, just with the freelance schedule, bro, because that's all I ever want.
Me too.
I just want my time. I say it all the time, bro, but like literally, like that's my goal. Like my freedom is having my time. You know what I'm saying? To do what I want, to make my own schedule, to not have to clock in, check in. If I want to take some time off, I ain't gotta check with you. I ain't gotta see how many hours PTO I got added.
Can I have the day off?
Bro,
what if you say
that.
no?
Fuck that, nigga. I'm gone.
But to be completely honest, if I had a brand new car, I'd probably do it again. The only reason why is I'm still dealing with an older vehicle that like I don't have the time to maintenance that bitch all the time now. Which is why I'm mad I don't have 2 cars anymore. But if I had a brand new car, oh my gosh, and it would provide me the money and time to be able to do everything I needed to do like I'm doing now with more time.
See? Shout out to y'all though on the EBT with the DoorDash, man.
No, for real.
Get your groceries, man. Do it the right way, man. You know, because a lot of people, y'all try to abuse the system and shit. Really use that shit the right way. Because it sounds beneficial when you broke it down. Like, that's really a good idea.
That's a good idea, man.
Yeah.
But I'm sure some niggas will find some way to do something with this shit.
Of course. Half off on groceries.
Oh, they love to sell those goddamn food stamps.
Dog, I be seeing that shit on the ground. Half off on Airbnbs, groceries, bills, Fashion Nova, Shein flights, Canons, and AirPods. I'm like, how are y'all getting so much supply?
Now, from my situation, I can get you niggas that half off on them AirPods.
Yeah, man, I know. Niggas was hitting them AirPods all the time.
Now, I got my AirPods for $25.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The Pros. These are not the regular AirPod regulars. These are AirPod Pros, $20. And I could really be taxing niggas for that shit.
Did I tell you my pops got me the Pros for my birthday?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. They probably were they the same ones as mine? Like, did he get them for the low, or did he got them like for the?
Yeah, I didn't ask, but them hoes are the truth.
Absolutely.
Dog, that noise canceling is crazy.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I should have been had these hoes.
You never, back in the day, if you remember, I kept upgrading my Beats to where we had the smaller ones, and then I went and got the Studios that had the button back in the day where you could push the middle and the noise cancellation would come on. Yeah, it's just like that.
Nigga, I can't wait to get on a flight. Boy.
You can be listening to nothing, but as long as the noise cancellation is on, you're not gonna hear anything else.
You don't hear shit when you put them hoes on. Like, I was like, damn. Because I've always had the first generation of the AirPods since the start.
And they got like a range you can
change it, you can play with it and shit. I'm like, oh, this shit is hard.
The Dolby Atmos or the spatial audio. Did you listen to music before you got the spatial thing set up and then turn it on as the space, like with the?
It's a whole different sound.
It makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, you know, because it's crazy. Because we listen to music like that anyways, where you hear different shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the instrument in the background, but when you fuck with the spatial or the Dolby, whatever it's called, you can really hear every single sound in the song.
When I first got the AirPods, I didn't set everything up at first. So I was just playing the music to see, what the new AirPods were going to sound like. Yeah. When I turned the spatial audio on and listened to my first album with the spatial audio, I can't even describe it. It's like
a movie.
It's just like elements to the music that you were missing. And as you start to throw it in there, you can just hear every single bit of it fit toward your ear. Mm-hmm. It's like the instruments are geared towards your ear.
Right, it's crazy.
You niggas over at Apple are doing something completely different. I applaud you niggas. The way that we talk about, because we're so fucking spoiled, all we talk about is, oh my God, they're giving us the same goddamn iPhone every single year. Yeah. I'm not going to buy the new iPhone because it's the same. What you niggas are over here doing in every other aspect is incredible.
Killing it. Even the new watches. I need to upgrade my watch because I got like a Series 3.
The new MacBooks.
Bro. That new watch, I think they on like 8 or 9. That bitch will call the ambulance if you get into a wreck. If you fall.
It'll feel the wreck.
It'll feel and call the ambulance. It tracks your sleep, your REM. I'm like, oh, okay.
The new iPhone will do that as well. It'll feel your car wreck and it'll immediately call the authorities.
I'm like, nigga, what?
But some of the advancement that Apple is making is just incredible. Even to the point where your entire health ID card can be stored in it. Your weight, your height, your blood type, all of that, to where if somebody's like, oh my God, it's this emergency, get that up. Here, this is who this guy is. Yep. It's amazing. You don't have to unlock the phone for it. All you have to do is go to the emergency shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, maybe we're tooting Apple's horn a little bit too much. Let me get the Apple dick out my mouth. We really just Apple dick eating. But let's get out of actual news and into the sports side. Tom Brady said he's done with sports.
About time, man.
Season's over. He said this last year, but then he came back out.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to give it another season. He lost everything over it.
Yeah.
He lost the season.
He lost
his wife, his kids.
Lost his entire family.
He lost some money. Now he's got to pay child support.
Yeah. But after 23 seasons, bro, Tom Brady is officially done for real. Cowboys put that nigga in the dirt.
Yeah. He said that he used up his emotional retirement speech last year when he said he was going to retire, so he made it real short. He just thanked all of the people that gave a fuck about him, that he gave a fuck about from the time he came into the game until now. Mm-hmm. He said his piece and he ended his video, but he let us know that you've seen the last of Tom Brady on the football field.
Yeah, he said he done for real, for good, so greatest quarterback we've ever seen, bro. I don't think anybody's ever going to match 7 rings.
Probably the greatest football player you've ever seen.
Yeah, facts. But I don't think nobody ever get close to 7 rings, bro.
No.
He has the most passing yards in history. Like, a very illustrious career, bro. But it was time for him to go.
Absolutely.
You just tell he was slowing down. I think he's like 45 or some shit. I don't even know how old he is. But Tom Brady, man, hell of a career. Big ups. He's going to go to being an analyst like we talked about before. Mm. He has like a $200-300 million contract already waiting for him for 10 years. To be a sports announcer. So don't think we're not going to see Tom Brady. You haven't seen the last of him in football. He's just not going to be in uniform anymore. But yeah, man, it was crazy. But I knew it was coming. I knew after we beat him in that playoff game, I knew it was over.
I knew midway through this season, after seeing how bad his season was going. I mean, they kind of tried to turn shit around. It wasn't going like that. Yeah. But this was not the average Tom Brady season. It was a disaster, to say the least. I saw even a lot of people question why he even came out of retirement and did this again for another season. But I can't say I disagree with him. I totally agree with him.
For coming back?
Yeah, people were saying, but you lost your family, you lost everything, yada, yada, yada. When it comes to somebody in their dream, they're going to do it until they can't do it anymore. And if he felt like I had one more year left in me to do this, the same type of shit where you heard Michael Jordan say, I cannot live with myself being the king of the hill and just leaving. Somebody had to knock me off. Or right. he said he could never live with the fact that the 98 Bulls just dismantled. They never lost. But Tom Brady, I think he needed that. Mm-hmm. I think he needed to go through this as the best and lose and know I'm not the king of the hill anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
I can be knocked off, and the moment somebody knocks me off, then it's time to go.
I agree.
And for him, it was time to go. A hell of a career. I saw the stupid ass Shade Room post. They were saying that he was doing this to get his wife back. No, he just liked football, and it's over.
Like, she commented though. It was funny. She said, "I
was fucked up."
She said, "Wish you only wonderful things in this new chapter of your life," with the praying hand emojis.
You could tell she cut her hair. She cut her hair and dyed it red.
She did the big chop.
Yeah, she dyed it red.
But what is it, man? When women, they say they always talk to you like they HR when they break up. Why is that, bro? Women do talk to you like they fucking HR when they done with you.
Because women are petty motherfuckers, number one. And when they're done with you, they like to go all out just to let you know how done they are with you.
Yeah, it be hurting. Cause niggas, we so soft when it comes to women that we like really love, bro. Like we be kissing their feet. When they done with us, they don't give a damn.
True, but I've been through this so many times that I play games back. Like I'm gonna start a fight and make it about you. Like just to know that like I can still get you there. That means you still love me.
I can still trigger you.
Yeah, like I got you, bitch. And then and then at the end of this, like I'm gonna block you and have you emailing me and shit.
Hell nah.
You've never had a girl email you because you blocked all her numbers?
Nah, I'm not really a block type of person.
Oh, no, some people need to be blocked.
Yeah, I ain't never really blocked. I ain't never, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't have situations where, you know, we done been through the mud, whatever. But it ain't never got too bad where, like, we had to block each other.
No, I've been through that. Yeah. And after I blocked the phone, I blocked the Snapchat, the Twitter, the Instagram, all of that.
Yeah.
I've had a motherfucker, and this is a lady, so please don't let me say motherfucker have y'all thinking that it's a different type of species.
Species.
I've had a lady hit me up on Cash App.
Damn.
Yeah. My Cash App, nigga. Like, they'll request, like, it won't even be that they're sending money. They'll request money just so they don't have to have a money interaction, and they'll put a message inside of the request. They be like, yo, text me fucking back. You know you see blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's different. I ain't never, like I said, hit that level.
It's determination. That's consistency. That's persistence.
You gotta love it. I've been blocked for shit show.
Oh my gosh, I've been blocked so many times.
Yeah, I've been blocked, but I just, like I said, they ain't never just got that bad. They ain't never been like so ugly of a breakup where like I don't want to see your fucking face.
My ex's sister blocked me from her candle page. I can't even buy that bitch's candles. That bitch won't even sell me candles, nigga. God damn.
This shit run deep, man.
I just wanted a eucalyptus candle.
Right. Shit.
Trying to put money into the fucking business. You out here playing games.
It's all good.
Oh, man. This bitch is going to eat my lunch tomorrow morning for calling her sister out of her name. Gotcha, bitch.
Bro.
That's what I mean by stirring up those emotions again.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to be blocked in the morning.
Burn them.
Oh, that's funny. Are we ready to get out of funny and then go sad before we get out of here, Corey?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Oh, I've been saying this a lot, Corey. I would be remiss. We would be remiss if we didn't talk about the untimely death of Tyre Nichols. Tyre Nichols was stopped. I'm not even sure what city or state this was. Do you?
Memphis.
Okay, this was Memphis. That Tyre Nichols, an unarmed black man, was pulled over in what seems to be a routine stop. From what was told to us, they tried to stop Tyre Nichols in his car because he was coming into oncoming traffic, or he was driving in oncoming traffic, something like that, to which they lit him up. He didn't stop immediately, to where he pulled up at a red light, and he stopped at the red light with his turn signal on. Maybe he didn't see them. Maybe, I don't know what was going on, but he was driving regularly. He wasn't evading them or anything like that. He stopped at the red light.
Right.
But they cornered him, and they pulled him out of the car, or tried to get him to get out of the car at that red light. They blocked him in from the front, blocked him in from the back, things like that. But they immediately yank him out of the car. It does seem like he was a little confused, resisting a little bit, but because they didn't just stop him, when they stopped him, they immediately yanked him out of the car. But then they began to beat the young man, because they got him down on the ground, but they're giving him different orders. From what I was told, they gave him 71 different orders in like the course of like 10 minutes.
Damn.
He's laying down on the ground. They're telling him to get down on the ground. He's like, I am on the ground. He was just screaming, I just want to go home. I didn't do anything. I just want to go home. To where the scared black man thing happens. And he gets up. He tries to run. When he gets up and he tries to run, he doesn't push anybody out of the way. He doesn't punch anybody. He doesn't hit anybody. He doesn't grab for anyone's weapon. He just gets up and he tries to run, to which they tase him. He doesn't fuck with the taser. We talked about pods back. Some people don't take to the taser. He didn't take to it. He ripped that shit out, kept running, which I guess led them to believe he was on something, because we did talk about that as well. But that's not here nor there whether he was or wasn't, even though I don't think that he was. He sounded very clear-headed at the time. But when they get a hold of him after he's done running, they beat the shit out of him, the police. This is 5 black cops. And to be completely honest, Cari, they beat the nigga like he was Rodney King.
Worse.
It resembled the Rodney King video. If anybody saw the video from the early 90s where the LAPD beat Rodney King to a fucking pulp. So glad he didn't die, but rest in peace his soul today. To the point where he was battered, bloody. He had to go to the hospital immediately after, where he spent 3 days there until he died. They beat that man to death. And no gunshots, no guns drawn, no shit like that. They just stomped Tyre Nichols out to death. Not a weapon on him.
Yeah, for no reason.
We still don't know what would have happened in the traffic stop, or had he gotten a ticket, what would have gone with it, things like that. But senseless. Yeah,
just senseless. And I've been kind of disconnected from social media, so I haven't watched like the video fully. I saw the video. I've seen the aftermath when he was laying in the hospital bed. So I really can't like say too much about what happened in the video, but I just want to speak on the officers and the city and everything that's going on.
Oh, the officers were fired immediately.
Bro, like, I don't know where to even lead with something like this, because they were all black. Every single one of them was black.
These are niggas that know better.
Like, I'm just like, bro, and they beat the shit out of him.
These are niggas that, when you see this happen to an unarmed black man by white people, you are outraged. When you see this happen to an unarmed black man by black men, you want to beat these niggas your fucking self. I mean, you want to do it even when they're white cops. Dog, it's on the type shit that's your brother you kicking your brother's ass in.
And like,
this could have happened to you.
Yeah, and then it just gets to a point where just like he couldn't defend himself.
Man, I saw the video. If you could just hear,
dog, he was out of his mind.
If you could just hear him
beating down on him,
screaming as they was beating him. Like, even when they're done, nobody's touching him, but he's been beaten so bad that he's just sitting down, screaming, like
screaming for his mom.
Man, that shit is fucking with me.
Yeah, facts, bro.
And the fact that it was 5 black cops. And what I will say is, this was the swiftest motherfucking arrest in police history because they were black cops.
Of course.
We gave them.
Video came out quick as shit too.
We gave them everything they wanted. We gave the media and society everything they wanted.
Yep. That's the sad part. That's what hurts the most, because it's like, oh look, it happens with y'all too. So that's all they want.
All in history they've ever wanted was some niggas to do this to a nigga, so they can make us the example. Everything that you've seen in police brutality before, the game has completely changed now. I want y'all to know, we thought things were going to change with Derek Chauvin and George Floyd, things like this. This is going to change things for sure. And I'm not saying things are going to get better for the black community or things like this, but the arrest and firing of these officers were so quick that moving forward, there is going to be absolutely no reason to do the same thing in any other instance.
Yep.
They gonna throw the book at these niggas though. Because they're black, and because it wasn't a white person, we can make the biggest example we need to make. Let's make an example out of these niggas on what happens when you exercise your right, or you exercise, what is it? Something force. Whatever the police term is for excessive force. That's what it is. Excessive force. Yeah. They exercise excessive force. Them niggas are getting life sentences. They've been fired already. Yep. Most police officers, like a Derek Chauvin or anyone else in the past, they would have been on admin leave until the fucking sentencing.
Right. And then, like I said, the video, like we got this video quick. I believe this is all within the same month. I can't remember. Like, I think this was January, early January.
That shit happened in days.
So, yeah, man, it's just, you hate to see that shit regardless of who it is, just because it's a human being. But like we said, because they were black, man, it just hurting, because we know the outcome. Like we just mentioned, like it's only gonna get worse. They're gonna paint the picture. The media's already doing it. It can happen to y'all too. This is exactly what they wanted. So it's just frustrating to see that, man. Like you said, just coming from brothers,
5 men, all black.
And if you haven't seen the video, like I said, I haven't watched the whole thing, but the parts that I have seen, bro, he was defenseless, fam. Like. And they were beating him like to a pulp.
It's the type of shit, like they're kicking him. One of them has him on the ground trying to get his hands behind his back, and as he's laying down on the ground, they're screaming, "Get on the ground." That's the type shit when they shooting at a nigga and it's a white person shooting at him. What we saying is like, bro, you're telling him shit that he can't even do. You got him pressed down on the ground, telling him to get on the ground. He's on the ground. How do you want him on the ground?
Right. Or you got your gun out and you like put your hands up. His hands are up. He not even doing it. That's why I say, bro, he wasn't even a threat. He was scared for his life. More than anything, he was afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the horrific part for me. Like, bro, he real life wasn't fighting back like at all. He couldn't.
And I'm not biased. That was an unarmed black man that was killed. I don't care if you white, brown, black, blue. Yeah. I want the same thing that happened to them niggas that happened to Derek Chauvin. Yeah. Or I'm not saying Derek nah, fuck it. Them niggas, like whatever he was up for, they getting first degree murder charges. I'm sorry.
Throw the book at them niggas,
yeah,
bro.
Throw them niggas away for life.
Throw the book at them niggas, fam. Like that just is what it is. You can't do that shit, bro.
And the thing about it is, all those 5 men have mothers, and they mothers, because I got a black mama, are fucking ashamed, sitting somewhere right now, ashamed. They should be like them niggas should be ashamed of they fucking selves, and I hope they think about that shit every fucking day until they die. What's Memphis? Okay, I was about to say, depending on the state, they might kill them niggas.
Nah, Memphis, the bitch is on fire though. They going crazy, protesting.
The thing about it is, what are we protesting?
I don't know.
Because in any other instance, we'd be protesting because they have not arrested or fired those cops yet. They have arrested, fired, and indicted them niggas, and they did it all in a week.
Days, like you said.
Because, so we don't really have I love our people, and I love that we ready to get in them streets at any moment. Yeah. But we don't, there's nothing to really be protesting or rioting for at this point, because the job, they did their job swiftly.
No, that's a great question, because then it just leads you back to from the start. Even within the last 2-3 years, it was always because they weren't convicting the police officers. They weren't making enough noise, but they have in this case. So it's like, what are we really protesting for? Is it the police brutality? Is it the defund the police? Like, what is it? You know, because now, everything that we always argue about, we finally got it here.
If we've organized protests, like you're saying, I haven't taken the time to go through the Memphis protests, flyers, things like that. Right. Maybe they are calling for a certain purpose that we haven't read yet. But nah, for me, it's like, okay, we got them.
I agree with you.
Like, let's just take it to the Eric Garner situation. Eric Garner was choked out on the street over a cigarette, a loose cigarette, one pack type shit. And they never even indicted the nigga. I remember the night they came in on the news and they let us know they weren't going to indict that nigga. Nah, burn the city. Right. Burn the fucking city. But we're talking about a situation where the video was posted immediately, like you said. They found the 5 niggas immediately, apprehended them niggas immediately, fired them immediately, and arrested and indicted.
Yeah.
Everything that we've wanted out of the justice system happened this time. Kind of odd, huh? Because they're all 5 black men.
Not odd at all, brother.
Oh, no, I know.
You see, I called you brother.
The irony, should I say. Yeah, brother. But just like I said, moving forward, they've put themselves in a position to where if shit like this comes out, they have no other choice moving forward. You did it with blah, 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 blah.
Damn, bro, I hate that shit.
Yeah, I know. God sent blessings and love to the family, friends, and everyone around Tyre Nichols. Everybody out in those streets protesting and rioting. Blessings to you. Yeah. Be safe out there. I'm a protester myself.
Yeah.
The shit can get thick, but just stand tall. Stay true to yourself.
Yeah, man. Let's love on our people though. It's Black History Month.
It is.
Take it in, however you celebrate. Enjoy every day, man. I know we only get 28 days. They give us the shortest month, but
you know how that goes.
But no, really find your purpose within this month, man. Whether it's protesting, rioting, whether it's giving back, going to parades, festivals, whatever it is, just really take it in and enjoy it.
Absolutely. I don't think I have anything else.
That's all I had, man.
All right, man. That was episode 209 of the Rise and Grind podcast. We're going to get out of here. It's your boy, Roderick.
Yes, sir, Cari. We out.
All right.